Hello, hi everyone. Today is Monday for me. I think it's also Monday for you. And I'm back on live. So if you're watching me live, feel free to hashtag live, or if you watch me on a replay, feel free to hashtag replay. And if you're catching me live for the first time, and if you're wondering why am I doing live, it's because I'm on a challenge. And I like to make these lives more meaningful. So I would usually share a learning or share a story, but today is a bit different. Okay, why I would make it more meaningful is because it allows me to have a look back, you know, a year later when I get reminded of what I did today. It'll be a nice look back. So today is a little bit different. I'm not sharing a learning, I'm not sharing a story. It's going to be a bit fun and also a bit informative. Okay, so it's going to be fun and informative, and along the way, if you're watching this right now, you feel like someone needs to hear this, feel free to share. And this is important. Important because when you do share with someone, I would like to know, because I would like to say thank you to you, and I like to actually present you with a gift. So I think you can see this on screen. If you know of someone, hey Mike, how are you? Good to have you with us. So if you find that someone needs to hear this and you want to share, one way is to tag your friend. I'm sure we all know how to tag your friend in a comment, or share this post to your timeline, because this allow my team to put your name into a draw to win this little jewelry. So if you're wondering what is this, it's a reminder cuff. So it goes onto your wrist, you know. This is an absolute, looks really good, yeah? It's an absolute hit among my clients. So this is a reminder cuff, and what's engraved on this cuff is the word I am. So I am is a simple word, like just 3 letters, but it's very powerful because I am is to remind you I am strong, I am confident, and more importantly, I am enough. So as you're watching this, if someone needs to see this, please tag or share it so that it allows my team to put your name into a draw. Okay, so before I dive into what I wanted to share today, as I say, it's a little bit informative and fun. So the fun part is this. So the informative part is, before I dive into it, some of you might be watching this, especially if you share it with a friend, you might be wondering, who is this person? Okay, so what I'm going to do, aside to this video, I think I'll just add a 15-second clip about myself, and that was a clip. That's a clip that shows my current life, and what I want to share right now is a little bit of my former life. So my former life is whereby like most people, I started with a job in the corporate world. 12 years in the corporate world. I did pretty well. I built a career that gave me a 6-figure salary. Life was really, really good. But I felt that something was missing, and I was always investing in myself. Still, something was lacking until I think that was maybe in 2013 or 2014 perhaps. I actually attracted a business mentor who has all that I wanted. He's calm, he's confident, he has enough abundance for the next 2-3 generations. So I was really blessed to have him as my business mentor. But unfortunately, 6 months later, he got really upset with me because I didn't step into what he could see in me. And if you're in my position, you'd be quite depressed as well. So that was when I went back to the trusty old Google. I Googled and asked, what should I do? That search result on what should I do led me to Tony. You probably know who he is, one of a very successful motivational leader I knew about in my 20s. So I thought, yeah, why not? Let's learn something from him. He must know something. But after attending that training or registered for the training for Tony, I didn't get to see him actually. I remember on day 2 of the seminar, it was a live stream. An old man came on stage. I have absolutely no idea who it was. The thing that came to mind was, well, he has lots of white hair. So that old gentleman was Bob Proctor. And in just 15 minutes, Bob Proctor shared with me why am I stuck. So I decided to invest in myself again, and that decision transformed my life and led me to my current life. So why am I sharing that part of the story? Is because I had a great career, nice 6-figure salary, but I wanted more. So what Bob Proctor taught me was a 12-step plan, which allowed me to walk away from the 6-figure salary and in just 3 months build a 6-figure profitable coaching business. Okay, so that's a very speedy transformation. So that's also why when people hear my story, they ask, oh, what exactly that you did? And I say it was that 12-step plan that Bob Proctor taught me. Basically, it just took me 3 months to walk away from my 6-figure salary and to own a 6-figure profitable coaching business. So that's one of the things I'm going to share, which I wanted to share is this 12-step plan has been asked by many, and I've taught many of my clients. So if you're someone who's ready to walk the journey, as much as you want to change, you want improvements in your life, yes, you have to do it on your own, but you do not have to do it alone. You see, I had the help of Bob Proctor, and the transformation was really quick, a very, very short period of time. So if you're someone who's ready to walk the journey, it does require some commitment to walk through these 12 weeks to learn the 12 steps that Bob Proctor taught me and the same 12 steps I taught my clients. The 12-step coaching program will be something for you if you are ready to walk the journey. But not many people are ready to walk the journey yet. So if you're not ready to walk the journey yet, this is where part 2 of what I'm going to share today is a masterclass. I'm actually hosting a masterclass soon, and I'm going to go with the who, what, where, when, how. I find that people like this way of explaining. Okay, so I'm having a masterclass soon. Who is it for? It's for someone who wants to walk the journey, and this masterclass allows you to get prepared, like a preview of what you're getting yourself into over the 12 weeks. It's also for someone who wants to get inspired, to see some improvements in their life. Like when I was watching the live stream, I got inspired that, oh, it can happen. So this is what the masterclass is all about. So who is it for? It's for someone who wants to get prepared to walk the journey, and someone who wants to get inspired to expect more in their life. And this masterclass is known as this. Now we're at the what? It's known as the Selffulfilling Prophecy. And this time, you get to decide the prophecy. You see, when we say prophecy, it sounds very grand. It's like a messenger has an inspired declaration from the divine of higher powers. But what this masterclass is all about you deciding your prophecy. And if you look at my earlier post today, I actually wrote a prophecy for myself about 13 years ago, and it came true. back then I didn't know I was writing a prophecy. I just wrote down what I wanted. 13 years later, it came true. So that's known as a self-fulfilling prophecy, a prophecy that came true on its own due to my own beliefs. So this is a masterclass for someone who is wanting to walk the talk, who wants to get inspired, and wants to write their own prophecy. Okay? So where will it be held? It will be held live, and I'll stream it through Zoom. And when will it be? It will be from the 17th to 19th August, from a Tuesday to Wednesday, 12:07 p.m. Singapore time. And how can you get onto it? So later, once the live ends, scroll down to the first comment. You will get a link to join a closed group. And the doors to the closed group will only open on the day itself of the masterclass, on the 17th August. So don't get excited or worried and asking, when are you going to let us in? It's okay. On the 17th August at 12:07, the doors will open. However, if you feel that you might forget, you would like a reminder, there's also a link for you to let us know where to send you a reminder. Or if you'd like to get a copy of the ebook, just let us know. We'll send it to you. Okay? So I've covered the who, what, where, when, how. Done. Right? And for the 12-step coaching program, I won't share the link here today because I really want to let you know about the free masterclass that's coming up. So if you really want to dive in and walk the journey, you're ready to pursue and walk the journey, feel free to private message me and I'll send you more details about it. But in the meantime, if the idea of a self-fulfilling prophecy actually intrigues you, kind of excites you, all right, I would really welcome you to join me on the free masterclass. And lastly, if you have finished watching this live and you feel that there's a friend, just a friend whom you know need to hear this and could benefit from this, do tag your friend either on the comment box or share this post to your timeline so that it makes it easier for my team to put your name into a draw, and we'll announce the winner to the I Am Reminder card in the closed group. Okay, so that's all I have today. It's a bit informative and fun. So if you want to join us on the masterclass, I look forward to seeing you within the closed group.